Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, as you can see, I have another unbagging, but this time it's different. Yes, I purchased this kit, so I thought I would share an unbagging with you. And it is ginormous. Had to have it. Get rid of the paper. All right. It is huge. This whole bag is one big kit. Huge. Look at all that thread. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So let's get this out of the bag. Everything out this time. Put the bag over there. This is all thread. It's huge. Yeah. We'll get there. Hang on. So, this is 180 by 64. And this is the picture of it. I will put a picture here. All right. Very cool. I absolutely love this. I saw this on Stitcherella's channel. Has a huge, ginormous pattern. Must be 24 inches wide if it's an inch. So let's take a look and see if everything is okay. Does have, you know, instructions if you need them. And I will not unfold this. I just want to make sure the paper pattern is okay. I'm not seeing any smudges or smears. Does have 42 colors. Very cool. And there, it doesn't seem to be a problem on this pattern. I don't see any smudges, smears, or anything. Very small little key here, but it does have colors going down the side. So let's see what major players are in this. We have 310 black, 498, which is a brick red. No 823, no 939. It has 3770, which is that other white. And it has 3865. And no 3371 is what I was going to say. But nice, big, huge, ginormous pattern, which I won't undo. Very cool. Very cool. I usually don't use them. Yeah. I think it came with 2 of these. So you have 2 deers. You have 10 needles. 2 poof balls, 2 thimbles, and 2 needle threaders. So very nice that they give you extra needles because, you know, you're going to need them. Sometimes when you get these big kits, they do come with a pair of snips. This one didn't. I don't know if they're still doing that or not. But let's look at all of this thread. I'm just going to set this up here for a second. I never seen so much thread. Even European Town did not have this much thread. So let's take it out of the bags. There's actually a thread card in here. Actually. Really, totally. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful colors. I like that they're all muted and antique looking. There's your black, but you have golds, and kind of a rusty brown. I'm not real sure, but lots and lots of thread, of which I will be putting it in. Hang on. The whole kit should fit in one of my huge bags, so we're just going to put this thread right in there. But gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful colors. I wanted to see if it had it was kind of this color brown on my other two, but those were spring kits. So there's about, I think there's over 30 separate things of thread. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I love them. I love this whole kit. Had to get it. Hopefully everybody will fit in there. Look at that green. That is a beautiful olive green and some beautiful brown. Gorgeous. All right, hang on. I'm just going to set that aside because this desk is not that big. And we're going to get rid of that plastic bag because it won't be going back in it. There's 2 thread cards here. All right. So where there's a single thread, that means that there is a hank of thread there for you. And it's all kind of mooshed. I like that tan. It's really pretty. And then over here, beautiful colors. So, gorgeous. And there was 42 colors to start with. There's a lot of big areas, big building areas on this. Just absolutely love it. All right, let me put this down here and we'll take a look at the canvas. I don't think I'm going to be able to unfold it, so, because this part, where is it? This part alone is, approximately 20, we'll call it 25.5 inches. Let's see if I go from here to here. Okay, 24.5 is the actual full thing. But yeah, very big. Sorry, I keep hitting it. And a nice key to see what you're working on. Yeah. Very well printed, nice and dark. It's just, can you ever? Not seeing any smudges or smears or anything. Just amazes me that they can print all that in one fell swoop. Just gorgeous. So, I will be back in a minute and we are going to start this. Alright, I am back. And we will be starting on the top right hand corner, and the color I'm using is 3822, and it's funny that I would just pick that symbol and that thread, that particular thread, because yesterday I was working on that Tree of Life. And that's one of the, that is the color that I was last working with. It's funny. Just bizarre. This has a nice thinner fabric. It's not, too terribly stiff. I did crunch it a bit, but not a whole lot. So, how's everybody doing? Are y'all having a good day and a good week? I know it's only Tuesday. Yesterday wasn't too bad. I left at 2 o'clock. Couldn't handle it anymore. My shoulder was giving me fits yesterday. I don't know if it was the weather and because it rained, you know, a little bit after I got home. But I don't know. Every once in a while, not all the time, you know, when we're going to get weather, does everything start to creak, if you know what I mean. But just every once in a while, I don't know if there gets to be a whole bunch of humidity or the barometric pressure or just what exactly, you know, goes on. But yeah, I couldn't lift my arm above my head to do anything. If maybe I slept wrong, I got nothing. It was just weird. Weird. I'm looking to see what that 21 color is. 744. Has kind of a yellowish background to it. I did get out my needle minder that I've had for a while. I'm not sure who I got it from, but it looks similar to this picture, except this is more in town, you know, with the buildings and people and little vendors and people walking around, people in like a little carriage thing, where the this one is on, like, based on the water. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've lost my... Where did you go, little one? Oh, well, it's not like we don't have 50. Oh, good gravy. See what I mean? Yeah. Okay. We'll put that back there and maybe it'll stay put. Oh, it was attached to the needles. Great. Hey, the needles weren't going anywhere. What can I say? Yeah, I just fell in love with this when I saw it on Stitcherella. I put a link to that video where she opened it up. She laid it all out on the couch and went through everything. So, yeah. I just, these pictures just do it for me. I don't know why, but... Now, if they do the one that's on this needle minder, that would be awesome, too. I haven't seen many like this. There were the 2, or I think there might have been 3 that had that tan canvas. That's been probably a couple years or so ago when I got the other big ones. But I wanted to add this to my collection, so here we are. So I got up really late on Monday, so I didn't have time, or yesterday we'll call it, to do a stitch with me yesterday. So I was just all kinds of messed up. What can I say? I don't know why I slept so late, but jeepers creepers. So I'll be stitching on this week, for sure. I don't know how I'm going to hold all that material, but it works fine on the desk. But when I get it in my lap, some days it's another story. This doesn't seem, I mean, it's got confetti in it, of course, but, you know, it's not every third one is something else. Like some of them tend to be. That one I was talking about earlier, the Tree of Life, I don't know how it's got more consistency to it, you know, because you're only using, let's say, 5 or 6 different threads, colors. And so it just kind of goes the same all the way down. But in between all that, they got a little bit of confetti here and there, but nothing too terribly hard. Oh my. And I have no idea what part I'm stitching on. I'm just following the colors here. But I knew we had to start it today because, you know, there was just absolutely no waiting at all. I waited long enough to get it. And it really wasn't a long amount of time. Let's see. I think I ordered it on the... I'll have to look. On the 5th of August, something like that. And it took about 2 weeks or so. Hang on. I'll tell you. I ordered it on the 8th, and I got it on the 28th. So it took 20 days to get here. Now, I live in the U.S., so I don't know what that would be comparable to you. But, you know, what I really liked about this was the price was only, like, $38, something like that. Somewhere between $35 and $40. And that's a pretty good price for something as big as this is, with all these colors on it, or in it. And all the hanks of thread that goes with it. Just, yeah. Loved everything about it. Yep. So, talk to me in a month or two when I'm over stitching on this. But we'll go as long as we can. And I'll keep it in its big bag. There for a while, I was rolling. I'm trying to find my pincushion. Hang on. Rolling my big huge ones, but now I just folded them up. I've got those bigger bags. Before I didn't have those huge gigantic bags, and I think, was it Carolyn? If I have that wrong, I'm so sorry, that sent me some of those huge, I think they're A3, I don't know how to grade those like that. So, your guess is as good as mine. Where was I going? I was going somewhere where I saw a bunch. Oh, it's up here. And then I purchased probably 2 more sets since that time. And they're great for large projects. In fact, I was using them for the Tai Chi, so I could get like 5 of those kits in there. So you know how big it is. I think they're like 19 by 16, maybe a little less, or 15 by 17, something like that. They're huge. And I wouldn't say that they're waterproof by any means. They're nice and they're durable. You know, it's not easy. You can put scissors in there and it won't poke through. I tend to keep my scissors in something else. I mean, I don't necessarily keep scissors with every project. I have my scissors when I'm stitching over there in my stitchy space where I do my floss tube. But when I go outside, I just throw a pair of scissors and a thimble in there, and maybe an extra needle. So I'm not one to actually keep the scissors in there. But when you're transporting, let's say I was going to go on a trip with my daughter, it's just fine. They don't rip, tear, nothing. And you could set them down on the ground. If they actually get dirty, you can just wipe them off. They're closed in, but the zipper is, what do you call it, like made of cloth, and so they're not airtight. They don't have like a Ziploc seal to them. Does that make sense at all? Holy cow, went all the way around the barn with that one, didn't I? Jeez. But yeah, I love them, and I've had them in all sizes. Yeah, they're very well made. So yeah, I would recommend them to anybody. And they're not that expensive. I think I got, was it 12? I don't know how many comes in a pack. I got a pack here. Hang on. Yeah, I think there's 12 in a pack for like anywhere between $15 and $20. So yeah, they're well worth the money spent. Because the bags that things come in, now this project being one, will not fit back into that bag. When I got the ones from the Spring Company, they came, sorry, I'm losing my voice. They came in a box, but I didn't want to keep them in the box, so I had to have something to, or somewhere to put them. So yeah, love those bags. Because I know that if I start collecting cloth, like stitch bags, they will be filthy in no time. And it's not like you can't wash them, but dang, no. I'm your durable girl. I gotta have it so that it's wash and wear, and I even write, you know, what the project is in magic marker. And then to get it off, like let's say I'm gonna, I finish a project, well, that won't ever happen, but you know. But if I finish something, or I decide to put it in a different size bag, then I use a little bit of nail polish remover on a paper towel. The, what do you call it? The sanitizer was not working to take permanent marker off of that kind of plastic. I use sanitizer when I'm taking them off of, I do, hang on, off. I use sanitizer to get them off of these, the things I put my diamonds in for my diamond painting, and it works just fine. But it would not work for those bags, and I don't know who told me that. It might have been Diamond Painting Effects with Cori, but yeah, it came right off. And I just let it air out a little bit before I rename it or whatever, and it works just fine. Well, we're not gonna stitch for long here today, but I just wanted to start this and get it moving. There's a lot of cool buildings. I can hardly wait to do the buildings. We'll see how well it goes. But I don't think, this is kind of like European Town. There's not hard stitching. Not at all. You know what I'm seeing. So we'll see. I picked this color, but yet it's kind of all over everything. Everywhere. It's starting to be sporadic. You know how you get so excited to start something and you can't figure out what color to start with. It's like, oh my goodness. I'm just glad that this does not have like 145 colors to it or some crazy thing. It does not bother me at all. So we will see what kind of progress I can make this week on this. Alright guys, Well, I think, but it's laying down just fine. I mean, the colors and threads. My whole little dealie is falling off here. It got caught on, I had it folded like 14 times here. Let me pull it out. Yeah, it's triple folded back over here just so I can work on that area, but it keeps getting on my thing that's supposed to be non-sliding. So, anyway, well, thank you for joining me, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.